What in the world?
Hang on a second. Who are you?
That's Pluto. That's our new stray dog.
Wait till you see this. It's based on a true story. The writer and director of the movie The Other Side of Heaven, Mitch Davis, releasing a more personal story about him and his family this weekend in more than 600 theaters. It is going to be an awesome weekend for sure.
Yeah, it's called The Stray. It tells the true story of how a stray dog saves a family in more ways than one. And in studio, we have one of the stars from the film, Michael Cassidy, sitting right here. And writer-director Mitch Davis, thank you both so much for being here.
Thank you.
I got to hear more about this. Now, Mitch, this is a true story of you and your family trying to figure out a bit of life and career. I'm interested. You've done other movies in the past. What made you go personal with the story?
You know, my youngest son, Parker, made us go personal. He grew up hearing these stories about Pluto and the lightning bolt. And he came to my wife and I a couple years ago and said, I want to make a movie out of this. And we no. But he persisted, and turns out he was right.
And so tell us about the dynamic here, because true story, his story, but you're playing it.
Yes.
Were you a little nervous going into this project?
Yes, I was very nervous. I mean, the story touched me when I read the script for the first time, and I wanted to do it justice, and I didn't know what to do with that. And Mitch was great about just sort of saying, I trust you to make it your own and to tell this story the way that we've laid it out in the script.
Now, on the other end of that, how do you direct an actor to make it more realistic or whatever? How do you get that point across?
You know, I just let him rip because he was amazing, and he was a natural, and he's much, much better looking than I am. So we just let it go.
You know, this day and age, particularly this week, we need something that's uplifting. And this is really a story that can help us kind of go through that. Talk a little bit about what people will see in theaters.
Yeah, what I connect to about this story is that it's an honest portrayal of the challenges that a family faces, but also the things that our dogs and our children and our loved ones can only give us, that we can't get anywhere else. And that's what I think is so uplifting about this film.
Yeah, bad things happen in the world that you can't explain, but this movie's about good things that happen in the world that you sort of can't explain, but you can just hope for and celebrate when they do.
That's wonderful. Tell us when we can find it, where in theaters, things of that nature.
We are opening nationwide tonight, 600 screens coast to coast. That's a big deal, and really all major theaters in the state of Utah and Idaho, we're everywhere. But we're also everywhere across the country, which is really kind of an exciting thing.
Wait, I was going to ask you, what is opening night like? I mean,
well, we had a great premiere 2 nights ago, and so today is trying not to read things that people say that are mean about me.
Hey, I do that every day.
Okay.
I just forget about it. Right?
So we can bond about that.
Yeah.
But and trying to get the word out on social media and stuff like that, let people know what it's about and how much it matters to us.
Michael Medved saw the movie a couple nights ago and called me personally to just talk about it. And I was just so flattered by the things he said. And he said kind of what you said. He said, man, a lot of bad stuff happening in the world. This is a beautiful, joyous celebration of life. Way to go. And I'm just like, okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, that's what we need right now.
We certainly do. Guys, we love it. Mitch, Michael, thank you for coming in. The Stray out in theaters this weekend. You're at 600 screens across the country. Wishing you guys the very best of luck. Can't wait to see it.
Thanks.